What's up? It is free comic book day, so we are here this wonderful Saturday. My co-host is sleeping right now, but we got some comic books, a lot of comic books, so we're just gonna get right into it. So my local comic book shop had free comic book day, of course, but they also have a area where local writers can have a table and show off their books as well. And I ended up getting one, and it's called Verberance, and it's written by Christopher Zeg, and Wesley Thomas. Christopher was the gentleman that was at the table. He said him and I'm gonna guess it's Wesley during COVID. They had nothing to do, so they decided to write a comic book, and this is chapter one of it. He had chapters one, two, and three on his table, but I just wanted to give it a try. They even asked him, well, he offered to sign it. And of course, why would I not want you to sign your work? Never know. But he kind of gave me a quick synopsis. The guy in blue uh, pretty much is powerless. It's the route of everybody has powers but the main character, and the synopsis is the gods created like five races, gave them all powers, and he is part of a race, but he's only one of that race that doesn't have powers. Eventually, someone finds out, and the adventure starts there. This was not free. I actually paid for this, and he had like choices of like three stickers. So this is the one that I picked up. Now for the free comic book day books, I got Post Malone's Big Rig. I solely got this because Post Malone's name's on it, and I like Post Malone. Find Your New Fear. I'm going to assume that these are four stories: Beneath the Trees, Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring, hey, 30 Days of Night, Fallen Sun, Tuatha, 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 I'm going to say Tuatha, and Blood Honey. Yeah. So you can see the pictures. So I'm going to assume that those are four stories. Got the Star Wars, was it 10-year anniversary with Marvel? Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Universe, Blood Type. I got this solely because the cover looked cool, looked really interesting. Oh, another thing that was kind of cool is my comic book shop did have a limit. It was five per customer, but if you were part of their membership guild, which I was, you could pretty much pick up every book. New Comic Book Day, Power Rangers Prime, VR Trooper, Boom 20th Anniversary. And then because I spent more than $100, they had grab bags that guaranteed a metal cover. So it's just some random comic books, and then at the back you get a metal cover comic. Um, so we're gonna go through those. First off is the Amazing Spider-Man number 55. Very, very nice cover. I used to have this book actually. Then when I sold off my collection the first time around, got rid of it. Reign of the oh, cool. Reign of the Superman. Superman, where I get Superman from. The Man of Tomorrow is back. Issue 78. We got DC Nation, issue 0. Okay, I had to see what a metal cover was. Then we have the 25th issue of Miles Morales Spider Man, which is a sick cover. Oh, wrong way. And then we have, I have no clue what this is. I don't know what this is. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I have no clue what this book is. Okay. The recount preamble. It's, but it has like my local on the back. So I'm wondering if this was something that they did. The recount. Okay, it's called the recount. I have no clue. So I probably will read that. Is there an issue on this? Well, it says preamble, so I'm pretty sure this is like just an issue one. Yeah. And then the metal cover is going to be called the metal cover. Let me take this out. Yeah, let me take this out. I'm slowly waking my daughter up, as you can see. But if I put her down, she will wake up. So, ooh. So this is called Codename Ric Flair Magic 8 Ball, and it is a metal cover. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Like the story of a young Ric Flair. He's probably a secret agent or something. I'll read this. This is like something like you would take the Ric Flair to get signed. So cool. And it's a like I said, it's a MegaCon exclusive. So yeah, like I said, for those everything up to this that I just named, uh, you have to spend $100 to get one of these. So I wonder if they were all the same thing, or if you got different ones. I'm pretty sure the comics were different. I'm talking about like the metal. But on to the actual like new current comics. I know I showed some on Thursday, but I did when I went to go do all this, I picked some more up. So I'm just me showing those off. I got the Graveyard Club. I solely got this because of R.L. Stein and the cover looked really interesting. So I asked the I forgot her name and she told me a bunch of times, Fresh Blood. Um has she read it? And she was like, no, she wanted to. So she gave me homework. She said for me to read it. she and then tell her about it. So yeah, I was gonna pick it up regardless. So I'm not gonna say she judged me. I was gonna get it, but just kind of like wanted to see if it was like good or not. Radiant Black 33. Of course, I'm over that. Doom Academy number 3. I saw the Power Company. What is this? Recharged. Solely got it because it's like Black Lightning and stuff. Out of Alcatraz issue 2, which I thought I added to my pull list, but I might have just did it late. So I'm glad I saw issue 2 because I enjoyed issue 1. The Slasher's Apprentice. One of the ones I just picked up because the cover looked cool, and then I actually like flipped through the pages, and it seems like it seems like the typical like slasher comic is like they're all at a camp or something, or going camping, or doing something in the woods, and there's a slasher on the loose, and I guess the word apprentice is somebody off in the distance or within the group sees what they're doing and is like, "Ooh, I want to do that too." At least that's what I get from it. Ultimate Spider-Man 16, which I've heard is crazy. Power Rangers Prime issue 6. this has been a really good restart to the Power Rangers comic universe, and then we're getting VR Troopers on top of that. So yes, Power Ranger, keep blowing it up. Then of course I showed you The Last Ronin issue 5, really good read. And then this up, Green Lantern, The Silver Age Omnibus Volume 2. I've been looking at Volume 1 from what is it, InStockTrades.com, and I can get it for like $75 on there as opposed to paying like 125 again. So yeah, gonna next addition to the collection, gonna get Volume 1. I don't see anything about a Volume 3, but my plan, my bucket list is to somehow, some way, in any type of physical form or fashion, have and be able to read Green Lantern from the day it debuted to current. I don't know if this is considered the day it debuted. I don't think it is. I'll have to look it up, and I'll probably put like a caption somewhere if I ever go back to look at this while I'm on 10 minutes. Yeah, so I'll be able to put if this starts the current, like not current, but the very first run of Green Lantern. But with that being said, that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Uh, Let me know what you guys uh picked up. Very interested. I know I'm not looking at the cameras because everything is over here, and I just like to make sure that everything looks good. And my mic is about to go dead. I know you see the red light flashing, so I'm making sure that volume bar doesn't dip the whole time I'm talking, and then kind of find out nothing was recording. But with that being said, thank you guys. Bye.